Happy New Year to you. I haven't seen you in like a week. You've been gone for like a week, but that's another story. And Happy New Year to you.
Happy
people
New Year
as
to
well.
everyone, yeah.
Yep, and as you can see right now, we're checking in at Lincoln Financial Field. First round of the playoffs, wild card division, and the Seahawks are kicking off to the Birds in this game. And oh, by the way, the simulation this season for the regular season was 7-9. So we don't put a whole lot of stock into what the simulation does, but just so you know, Eagles finished 9-7. The simulation was 7-9. And by the way, my record for the year was 8-8. So Brandon Graham, I wasn't wrong as much as you think I was.
You went 8-8 this year?
I went 8-8 this year.
I didn't even count this year.
Last year I was 11-5. So I'm smarter than Brandon Graham thinks I am.
We'll see.
Maybe we can get Brandon Graham to come in and do a simulation one day. Now, that would be funny.
Would we get through it? That'd be right there.
No, we would not get through it.
He'd take over the game. He'd try to play himself.
All right, let's go right to our first question from Trish. You should give Barrett your hat.
Absolutely. I'd second that.
Trish, wait a minute. My wife's name is Trish.
Thanks, sis. That's Trish Gunn. Thanks, sis. I appreciate it. You should give me the hat. Thank you, man.
You're not getting this hat.
Oh.
No, you're not getting the hat.
Thank you anyway.
You're not getting the hat, man. Who's better on me or you?
Me, but you out-kicked your coverage. Look at this. Oh, here we go. Woo! Touchdown! Touchdown, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Look. You put that. Like way of looking. You got that.
You think that looks better on you than me?
Yes, it does. The people get the people what they want. And that's what they want right there. That's Davis.
Oh, man. Broke 2 tackles?
Broke 2. But, you know, he's that guy. He looks like Tarzan.
Wow.
I mean, big physical guy.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, but this hat is smoking down.
I know it is. I know it has sweet in it.
It is, man. But, hey, I do like what your wife got you for Christmas, bro.
What you get me? Oh, the watch? You like this?
You know I'm a watch connoisseur.
Ooh, the blue ice.
The blue ice Movado. That joker there.
Sorry, don't look at it too much.
I like that.
Don't
touch
touch
it. I'm a watch guy, man.
Don't touch it.
All right.
You look at it, but you can't touch it.
So, hey, he goes out. Robert comes out, runs the touchdown. That's exactly what the Eagles need to do. Get up on them early.
I don't think they're going to have to worry about 5 turnovers in this game. Carson Wentz has done a much better job over the past several weeks protecting the football.
Yep.
My question is, can they do enough damage against the Seattle team? Now, Seattle comes in this game as beat up as the Eagles
Absolutely.
are. They're down their top 3 running backs.
Yep.
Their Pro Bowl left tackle, Dwayne Brown.
Yep, he's out.
He's out. Wide receiver, Jerron Brown is out for this game as well. It's a secondary you can pass on.
Yep.
They're not very stout against the run.
Up front, they're not stout against the run. Even though Jadavion County, he's a good player, but he hasn't been healthy a lot.
No.
Considering the fact, you know, they do have somebody they got to look at in the back end at this point. Bobby Wagner is just an unbelievable. He leads. I think
about KJ Wright now.
Yeah, KJ Wright's pretty good, but Bobby Wagner's just that dude, and
yeah,
he's a guy. You know, I have tackles and then I have impact tackles. Impact tackles are tackles. They're on other side, either side of the line of scrimmage, 3 feet from the line of scrimmage.
Sure.
He leads the NFL just about every year in impact tackles. Man, he's always making tackles around the line of scrimmage, if not tackles for loss. So he's good. He's an excellent player. But look what they do. They can run on this team.
Yeah. And don't forget, Michael Kendricks was out with an ACL tear.
That's right. He's out for the
ACL
season.
Against the 49ers in the regular season finale. So Seattle's just as beat up. But that man, Russell Wilson, when he starts scrambling around like Fran Tarkenton back there, now this dude here.
Marshawn Lynch.
Back. Now.
And he looked good against the 49ers as far as, being able to carry the rock as many times they asked him to carry.
Now, here's the one thing that's really interesting. We do believe that the Eagles can control Seattle's run game.
Yeah.
Now, would you agree with me that the 49ers defense, front 7, is nastier and more physical than the Eagles? Would you agree with me with that? I mean, they're stout against the run. Their back end, the secondary is pretty good. Seattle ran for 125 yards on that defense.
Right.
Now, granted, Russell Wilson had 8 carries for 29 yards. But the bottom line is they move the chains with the run game. If they're moving the chains with the run game, Eagles offense is sitting on the bench.
And that's basically what we have to do against them. Keep Russell on the sideline, and we run the rock consistently, keep them chains moving. I will say this.
Oh, dropped the pick.
Ooh.
Oh, Rasul, you can't do that, man. You can't be dropping picks.
They got to go with the same almost the same game plan as they played the last 2 weeks, with two teams that ran the ball consistently with two great backs.
Sure.
You just have a receiver, a quarterback this time that can run around. They're going to have to run blitzes. Not passing blitzes, but run blitzes. You know, to keep and make sure that you keep Russell in the pocket. You have to do that.
There he goes. That's what he does. That's what Russell does, and that's a big factor in this game. Because unlike a lot of quarterbacks that will just stand back there and pat the ball, there's a mechanism in his head on these timing routes. If it ain't open, he's looking to run.
And those receivers, they play the game with him. You know, they understand. They come back to the ball.
Yes.
They play a scramble drill with him. So, you know, they're just as tuned as he is with going out there and completing the pass.
The scramble drill, oh my goodness, the scramble drill duo of Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett are two of the best in the game at what they do.
They are the best in the game.
And the longer that man holds that ball, you know eventually Lockett or Metcalf's coming over.
Yep. And, you know, we all thought that Metcalf was going to be a one-trick pony. If he can't run a 9 route or go route, he couldn't run any of the routes. Well, they showed us. He's went out there. He knows the whole route tree, runs it pretty well.
Now, here's another concern that I have also. When
Nate
you go
Gary.
back to that week 12 meeting, the game shouldn't have been as close as it was. Russell Wilson overthrew a wide receiver standing wide open in the end zone on a 3rd and goal line situation. On a 3rd and 10 play, Metcalf dropped a touchdown in the end zone, okay?
Yep.
Metcalf dropped a deep out route that was right to me and to turn his body around, but should have had it on a 3rd and 11 play. You know, so Seattle dropped some golden opportunities.
But we also did too. You remember,
True.
there were 2 passes should have been touchdowns to the running back that Carson overthrew.
True, that's true.
So those are 2 touchdowns we had there. So, you know, this is going to I'm thinking this game is going to be a lot more even than give him credit for.
Yeah, yep. It's who makes the – I tell you what it comes down to for me. Which secondary makes the most plays?
Yep.
Now, Seattle's defense as a whole is very good in the takeaway department. That's concerning. Eagles, I don't think, are going to turn the ball over, but that's concerning because Seattle's very good. Although they're an average defense across the board in a lot of categories, they're really good in the takeaway department.
Well, they tackle the ball, which makes them good. They tackle the ball, very instinctual on where the ball is going. You know, they make a lot of plays from, I guess, just film study. You know, knowing where the ball is going to be and stopping it.
Sure.
This is what you don't want right here.
Seahawks on the move. And we take a pause for the cause? No, we don't.
Yeah,
Let's keep this thing going.
I'm going to take a pause for the cause. We're going to go to the 3rd quarter.
We're bypassing the second?
Bypassing the second.
But Seattle's on the move, though. What the heck happened? Oh.
They scored.
Oh. Wait a minute here. What?
And they kept scoring.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
3rd quarter.
3rd quarter.
Seattle's now up 21-14. And
With the
Seattle
ball.
has the ball. Metcalf is a grown man. His physique alone is ridiculous.
Look like a Greek
I
god
used
or
to look
something.
like that. Back in the day, I used to look like that.
Look like Adonis, bro. Yeah, right.
It hurt just to do that. I got chest pains. I couldn't flex that long. Help me, mommy.
But if you look at it, man, he proved all the critics wrong, man. You know, you said he looked like Tarzan, played like Jane. Well, he looked like Tarzan. He's been playing like Tarzan.
Yeah, lately. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. Seahawks going to start this drive. Open the 3rd quarter from about the 30-yard line.
That's what we were talking about before. They got to run blitzes instead of passing, but run blitzes to kind of keep Russell contained inside the pocket, to stop the run, number 1, but keep him contained in the pocket, number 2. That way they're going to have a mugger or a guy that's going to spy Russell also, you know, just to keep him in the pocket. There's got to be somebody that's a pretty good athlete also.
Do you blitz Russell as much as you blitz Daniel Jones?
Yes.
Really?
More. You didn't blitz Daniel Jones a lot. They ran
You did
blitzes.
enough.
They were more so run blitzes, more so than passing blitzes. So I think you had that same game plan, because I don't think you necessarily want to blitz to keep guys, you know, to make Russell run around. You want to keep him inside the pocket.
Yes.
That's why I say run blitzes as opposed to blitzing for the pass.
Well, Russell was sacked 48 times this season. The Eagles got him 6 times the last game. So, you're right. Keep Russell in the corral. Make him step up.
And that's exactly what you have to do. Tackle and contain. You know, we need a big game out of that guy right there, man. You know, he's definitely stepped up, leaving Nebraska and become, you know, from being a safety.
Yeah.
Nathan Gary has become a really good player, man.
You've been
really
on Gary all season.
Yeah, I mean, he's stepping up. You know, if you look at his game, He's fast. He's starting to now finish tackles. He would just go up there and butt guys up thinking they were just going to knock them down.
Right.
No, you don't have enough ass for that. You got to go up there and tackle them.
Enough what?
Enough butt for that. Okay.
Oh.
Enough butt for that.
Didn't you get in trouble before for using the A word?
Did I?
Yeah, you did. I think you need to be careful with
I add more to
It's
words.
a family program.
I add more. I'm sure them kids here is way worse than what I say.
That
in their household.
doesn't make it right that you said it.
That's not a cuss word.
Yes, it is.
No,
To little kids, it is.
It's a donkey.
What?
It's a donkey.
Okay, yeah.
See? It's a donkey. I should
Nice
say
cover.
donkey. I should say donkey then. I'll say
Yes.
donkey. Yeah. He doesn't have enough donkey to go up there and knock a guy down. All right, is that better? Is that better, bro?
He doesn't have enough donkey.
Yeah, he's got to go out there and hit a
Oh,
little.
man.
But, he's got to finish tackles. He lost a lot of tackles just from running up there and hit him. He was right
Sure,
there, knew what to do, instinctual enough to make the play. Just got to finish it. And he's starting to do that now.
I've always wondered why Crank makes me sit on this side of the table, because if you look at the screen, I'm almost out the screen. I mean, you got your whole full body in the screen.
You were right here, but I kind of pushed it over a little bit.
Yeah, because, man, did you use deodorant today?
Yeah, I did. I even took a shower
What?
before I came here today. Yeah, man. I had to come in fresh and clean,
Flies flying around your head and stuff, man.
No, I don't, man. Come on, man.
Hey, Crank adjusted the screen. There we go. Thank you. Our esteemed producer.
You didn't need to do that, man.
Why not?
Crank
You
is
got half my face like this, man. You got the whole screen to yourself.
That's by design.
Wow.
By
Really?
design, by design.
So next week, if the Eagles move on to next week, you're going to do this by yourself then?
No, you're going to be down here with me.
No, I don't know.
It'll just be 1/4 of you.
Oh, by the way, the simulation today is brought to you by Nissan. We got to remember that, man. Why'd you remind me, man? You got to get Nissan in there.
Nissan, thank you. All I need is a little car, give me something to run around.
Yeah, we get a car? Yeah.
No, not yet. I bet your Crank has a car.
I guarantee you our producer Crank has a car.
You know what we call him Crank? He just cranks those things out. I used to say a cuss word, but I'm not going to say that. He just cranks stuff out. Cranks that stuff out.
Thank you for keeping it G rated.
Thank you. You are.
Crank just gave you the thumbs up. Oh, you guys can't see Crank sitting over here. But he just gave the thumbs up. He's like, thanks for the shout out, B. Brooks.
Extraordinary producer. He's the digital producer. He is the guy that does a lot here.
1:29 left in the third quarter. Seahawks cling into a
You think he plays?
lead. Who?
No.
Aguilar?
Yeah.
Not as much as I play.
Right.
Come on, man.
Because he does that.
He didn't even practice yesterday. He wasn't even out there for the walkthrough. If you're not out there for the walkthrough,
He must be really hurt, seriously.
no, on a serious note, if Nelson Aguilar could play,
I believe so.
he would be out there. So his knee must be really messed
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Because there's no way he would miss
Oh,
a game.
turnover.
Uh-oh. That's what Seattle does best. Wait, was that a fumble recovery? See,
Yep.
that's what the Seahawks do.
You can't afford to do that either.
Carson Wentz, protect the ball. Do not let them slap it out of your hand. Look at Marshawn. Now, see, this is week 2 of Marshawn being back in that offense. I got a bad feeling he's going to be the workhorse this week.
Well, he's going to be the workhorse. They just got to stop him.
When he starts banging through the tackles, though, this man hasn't played a game since like mid-season of 2018. Call him off the street, and he scores a touchdown against the 49ers.
Right.
Go figure.
Beast mode.
Eating his Skittles.
Yep.
Russell all day, touchdown. Whoa. He turned the ball over, causes problems. Tyler Lockett. That guy right there, I'm more worried about than Metcalf.
Yeah.
Because he's such a good route runner, and he's not a big guy, but he's a physical guy,
He's finisher, man.
and he doesn't drop many passes.
You know why?
Look, you got Maddox on him, didn't even face him.
You know why?
What?
He's a K-State guy.
Lock him with the K-State?
Absolutely.
I don't like him already. I used to like him until this very moment.
All right, Michael T. asks,
Yes.
how can the Eagles contain Russell Wilson?
Well, that's your expertise. I'll let you answer that one.
Well, you're going to have to pass rush. And when you pass rush him, you don't just keep going up the field. You got to rush to a level and stop.
Discipline.
Rush lane, discipline. That's exactly what you need. If you pass him, it gives him a lane. It gives him an alley that he can run through. And he takes advantages. He's a smaller, shorter quarterback. So he needs to get in those passing lanes, so he can see past or over the offensive line. So that's what makes him good. Then he runs well outside the pocket. So you got to get to one point and not necessarily stop, but like contain him where he is and keep that a little pressure on him. Defensive ends can't just rush and go around like they've been doing. That's when he loops up under and goes underneath the block of the offensive tackle and gets out and runs well in space. Got to make sure you contain him, man. You got to rush outside and then collapse. Interior, you got to rush out there and make sure you stay right there in those rush lanes.
Guys on the outside have to contain.
Yep.
Don't let that man dip to the outside because that's when he's extremely dangerous.
Outside or under. Make sure he stays there.
As a matter of fact, the touchdown pass he overthrew, or should have been a touchdown he overthrew in the 3rd and goal situation from the 6-yard line. If you watch that play closely, he dipped under, came up out, rolled out, and then all of a sudden sailed it.
In fact,
how do you do that?
They grabbed over his head.
Are you confident that the Eagles can run the ball against this defense?
Yes.
Miles Sanders, that guy right there, we don't know about his ankle right now. Are you confident Boston Scott can handle the workload and be effective?
Absolutely.
Running the game,
Absolutely.
running the ball.
He brings uniqueness to his running style because
you can't see him.
You can't see him. I mean, he dips and does underneath those offensive linemen.
The man
And all of a sudden,
5'3".
bam, defensive linemen don't know where they are.
The guy 5'3". You can't see him.
5'3". That's crazy. Be an NFL football player, 5'3". All right, face mask.
Andre Diggs hasn't played last couple of games for Seattle with an ankle injury. Pete Carroll expects his free safety to be out this Sunday, but Pete was a little bit more cautious when he spoke to the media on Wednesday. He said, you know what, we'll see. He's looking good, but we'll see. Anytime you got a high ankle sprain like that,
it's the worst,
good.
Man.
Oh, my goodness. I've never had one.
I did, man. It's the worst feeling in the world, man. But, it's crazy because after about 3.5 weeks, you wake up and it's just gone. Nothing's wrong with it. I mean, just like that, it just feels great.
Wow.
I mean, the day before it could be hurting really bad, and all of a sudden, boom, you wake up and it's fine. So that's been my experience with him. In fact, my last year in Philadelphia, second to the last game, got a high ankle sprain. They had nobody else that could play.
Oh, nice throw.
So they taped me up, gave me a little shot, and I went and played, man, the last game of the year as an Eagle. Come to find out, I got a piece of little broken bone, and I actually broke it a little bit too. Yeah, it ripped the bone, the muscle ripped away at the bone.
Wow.
And it split. I didn't know until after I left and went to Detroit what had happened to my ankle.
Rehabbing has changed so much since you played in the 50s. I'm just
when we had our leather helmets on, man, come on, man.
And no face mask. How did you rehab a high ankle sprain?
Oh, man, it's ice and ibuprofen, man. Just work on it, man.
That's
Ice,
it?
ibuprofen, and do your exercises on it.
In a game, they get the shot.
Get the shot.
I don't like needles.
I didn't like them either, but hey, you got to get it, man. You got to play.
Eagles on the move at the Seahawks 25, 3:36 left in the game. Carson Wentz floats one over the middle. Great catch. Great catch
Davis
right
is
there.
having a game for the ages, man. Good job, man.
Need him Sunday. Need him. And a defender draped all over him, hung in there, made the catch.
And that just goes to show you how Carson is. Carson trusts those younger guys. Carson
He has
trusts them.
He has no choice.
Yeah. So, I like it, man. It's helped him as a quarterback being more diverse in where he's throwing the ball. But it also, if you look at it, it's really helped the offense and the play caller, Doug Peterson. Now he can no longer just, have a regular type of offense out there. He has to be innovative. He has to be creative in how he does it because now he doesn't have the regular personnel packages that he had. I mean, he has, usually, I say 80% of the league run 11 personnel, one running back, one tight end, rest receivers. Well, he doesn't have a healthy receiver. A starting really healthy receiver. But Ward, right now Davis, Perkins, slash type of player, barclayer and tight end. And the new guy from USC, Deontay
Burnett.
Deontay Burnett.
Yeah.
Deontay Burnett, so he has to be able to trust the younger guys to get the ball out to him. And Doug has to trust that they'll go out there and make the plays. That's why you'll see a lot of different personnel parts, like 23 personnel. That's almost unheard of, running 23 personnel. That's 2 running backs and 3 tight ends on the field. That's only like goal line situation you run that. But he runs it in regular field because he has guys that are versatile, that can go out there and split out and play tight end. And tight ends go out and play like receivers. And also running backs to get in the slot and play and run routes. So, he has to do this, and they run it like a regular offense when they do it.
That was very profound by you. I'm impressed. I learned something right there. I did. I'm giving you props.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You don't trust me, do you?
Yeah, I trust you, Dad.
Oh, was that a touchdown? Wait, he dropped. Oh. 1:52 left to play.
You know what? But this is when Charleston gets better. It's fourth quarter. That's when he does he's been doing the most in the fourth quarter, the past 4 games, than any other quarterback in the league.
All right, I'm going to give Carson his props. What he did down the stretch, putting his team on his back, incredible. But, and I'm looking at some of the comments out there, a lot of the so-called experts and out there in social media. Well, he did it against the likes of the Giants and the Redskins.
They get paid too.
Okay, I'm just saying, Now let's see him do it against better competition. Let's see him do it in a more crucial situation. All right, Seattle's better competition. It's a do-or-die situation. I hope Carson goes out there and shuts a lot of people up on Sunday, man. I feel bad for that dude in a lot of ways, man. He can't get, it's not his fault he got injured 2 years in a row.
Yep.
This man can't get no respect, but he's going to get his respect. Oh, no. Uh-oh. And that's what that dude is capable of doing right there. That's it right there.
Mills running him down.
Who?
Jalen Mills running him down.
Oh, Lord.
Stop, man.
Oh, and Jalen Mills has a foot injury.
That's what I'm saying. Is he playing?
He told the media that he's playing. Said he's playing. Okay.
I'm more comfortable with him being out there.
You want him on DK Metcalf?
I want him more than I want
you not comfortable with Sidney Jones and Rasul on Tyler Lockett and Jalen on DK Metcalf?
You can't even say that and really be confident.
I know, man. I know. That's bad.
Yeah, some bad football.
And they got a tight end named Jacob Hollister that's not bad also now.
Yeah, from
He's
out
pretty
of nowhere.
good.
Yeah, practice squad guy came out and played.
So
he's one of those slash type of players too. Can play fullback.
Sure.
Can play, tight end. That's what this league is starting to become, slash type of player.
Beast mode.
But Lynch, he ain't gonna break one like that, man. He ain't that fast.
You better hope. I've seen him do it in the past now.
Oh, that's the past.
He can't run away from people.
Yeah.
But he can get out in the open and run like a horse though.
He can carry him a couple people also.
I wouldn't be surprised if he got 20 carries in this game. I would not be surprised.
It'd be tough on him, man, because to go from being in the street and Skittles to 20 carries in an NFL game, that's tough, bro.
Wow.
That's real tough.
1:15 and counting. Seahawks on the drive, leading by 2 touchdowns. It's not good. Not good at all. I'm not liking this. Here we go. Pitch right. Oh.
Great play by Malcolm.
Way to go. Malcolm played probably best game of the season this past Sunday against the Giants.
No question.
That dude was everywhere Sunday.
No question. You could tell his film studies led him to a lot of those plays. He saw a formation that he remembered. It was right there making a play, man. That just goes to show you have to make sure that you do your film study, man. And without that, man, it's really hard to play in this league. Victory formation.
Here we go. Take the knee. That's your ball game. That's it.
So hopefully this simulation is wrong again.
Yeah, I want to make sure there's 7 and 10 this year, not 8 and 9.
Right. Well, let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
Who do you pick to win?
What? What'd you say?
Yeah. See, I picked the Eagles to win.
I'm gonna pick the Eagles. I'm gonna pick the Eagles. I think Carson's gonna redeem himself, take care of the football. As Brandon Graham told me on Postgame Live Sunday, he's playing with a bunch of replacement players. You ever see the movie The Replacement?
Love The Replacement.
That was funny, man. That was a great movie. Playing with a bunch of replacement players, but he's playing against a beat-up Seattle team. And I think the adrenaline is going to be pumping. The Eagles are going to win this game something like
at home,
27-24.
Yep.
You with me?
I'm with you, dog.
That's what I'm talking about. By the way, this playoff simulation brought to you by Nissan. Choose Nissan today for other great offers on our most exciting lineup ever. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Also, always watch Quick Slants, 6:30, Monday through Thursday. You'll see me and my extraordinary co-host, Derek Gunn.
It must be a new year.
It is New Year. I turned over a new leaf.
For my astute co-host, Barrett Brooks, I'm Derek Gunn. Happy New Year. Hopefully we see you next week after the Eagles bounce Seattle. So long, everybody.